A little over a decade ago, Tony Robbins taught Oprah to walk on fire.
Lip liner, $25.
open the door to the world's most amazing guests on Booking.com.
How do you run a digital bank that stays ahead of digital attacks? Security is your job. It's also ours. You need a partner to stop cyber attacks before they happen, so your business can succeed.
I just realized that I've been talking this whole time, and I've been mute on OBS this whole time. Okay, hi, I'm Ryoma. I'm the showrunner of Book 4, voice of Aang, and this is Curtis, Create Stuff, who creates stuff. Hello!
Hey, I'm guest number 1 today.
Woohoo!
That's
So-
how the agenda worked out.
Yeah, that's how the agenda works out. A lot of guests will come in and out. It's a revolving door. Today we're just... I'm just editing issue 2 of Ninja Turtles. We finished issue 1 a long time ago, but I want to get it done. As soon as we get a couple music finished, it'll be uploaded on the Writer's Block Productions channel, and yeah.
Yay, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Hooray for cool stuff.
Hooray for cool stuff. I'll do my best to keep up with the chat I'm juggling windows, so
Yeah.
That's
How good are you at juggling?
Next question.
Okay. Did you have a juggling phase?
Next question.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I feel like every kid went through like a juggling phase at some point. Like there was some educational kids show said this is how you can juggle, and then like you juggle for like a bit, or like you can kind of do it for like a bit, but like it doesn't quite resonate with you, and then you realize, oh nah, I don't actually care that I can do
Yeah, you're probably right. I can't tell you. This is just
Surely this is how everyone feels, right?
probably. What do you think, chat? If anyone's out there, hello, chat. Anyone?
You know how to juggle?
Do you?
I could do, for a brief period of time, there was a time where I could juggle 3 things. I'm pretty sure it lasted for about 2 weeks.
Oh. Okay.
Do not ask me to recreate it again.
But what if I did? What if I told you to recreate it right now?
I'd say I can't, and I'd say you'd have to offer me something to actually give an attempt.
Oh, shucks. Well, so much for that.
Yep. So you hit the paywall. You hit the paywall, Ryoma.
I hit the paywall.
Dude, YouTube channel management, totally free. All the video editing stuff with the shorts, totally free. Ask me to juggle, pay up.
Maiku, hi. We asked if the chat had a juggling phase. Did
Yeah.
you have a juggling phase, Maiku Tempest? Well, do you?
Huh? Do you? Do you?
Do you? How are you, Curtis?
I am doing good. I am also working at the time.
Sweet.
I'm doing video game working. I'm putting people in the world, and I'm starting to become attached to them.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what happens when you actually put people in a place. Suddenly you're like, oh, well, now this isn't a location. This is a place with a history. That sort of thing.
Are you still in the first town for that?
But yeah, well, actually, technically, I'm not even in the first town. I'm outside the first town.
Okay.
So yeah, I pretended with one ball when I was 9. Okay, Mike, that's what Mike says with the juggling. Pretended with one ball.
Nice.
Like you just you have it. You just kind of toss it in the air, and you kind of just imagine the rest. Yeah, valid.
Valid. Absolutely. Let's see.
So yeah, we've also got. Of course, what you have, it just paused, so I can't see it now.
It paused?
Yeah, it says paused. I can't on Discord.
What the heck?
I mean, I can just check over stream and see it. But
Anyways.
I saw a turtle man for a bit.
Oh, you saw a turtle man, did you?
I did. Now I know. Okay, yes. Before we start getting to the obvious, yes, I know this is Ninja Turtles, so turtle men are to be expected.
Of course. Turtle man.
Turtle Man was not ninja when I saw him.
Oh.
So what is Turtle Man doing? Is that guy angry at Turtle Man?
Yes. In fact, he's very angry. He came into this rude ass turtle came into his house, a grown man's house, to stop the said grown man from beating up his son. Yeah. That's pretty rude of him, isn't it?
I feel like. Look, I know this may sound like victim blaming here, but I kind of do think it's the grown man's fault for having a son.
Oh shit!
Like if he didn't have a son.
Holy cow! Wow! Jesus, Curtis! Oh my God!
Don't you try it out, awful me. I see what you were trying to do here.
Damn it! You read me like a book, as you do. But what if the green being was actually a tortoise instead? God damn! If only that guy pulled.
Oh dang!
Oh no!
I know.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God!
we are starting off strong here. We are starting off very, very strong.
Welcome to the book for on the air stream. We make these things.
We blame grown people for having kids.
Yeah. So don't have kids. That's it. Oh my God.
I mean, look at my parents. I mean, actually, okay, never mind. Bad example. Don't look at my parents.
I was
okay?
about to say. I was about to say.
You were just adding to the convo. That was very insightful addition you made to this conversation.
Very insightful.
Without which the quality of conversation would have been greatly reduced.
Hello, I. Nice to see you here. Avert your eyes.
I mean, I think your eyes are fine. It's the ears you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta do.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The eyes are fine. It's fine. You're
Or
right.
maybe
Your
you do
eye.
need to hear. Actually, avert a singular ear.
Avert a singular ear.
Like, you know that broken set of headphones that you had that used to work like pretty well, but then they gave out in one ear, so you bought another one, but you didn't want to get rid of that old one just in case. Now's the time to bring that old one back out. Plug that one in.
That's fair. Okay. Appreciate the lurk, I.
Yeah.
This is my friend Curtis. He's a YouTube manager for Book 4. He's also done a bunch of video editing, and he develops video games.
Hey, that's me.
Tobacco. What? Is this an ad?
What? Wait, what? Wait, what are you looking at?
No. I have a music playlist playing, and sometimes it plays ads. And it would play random stuff like that tobacco ad. It's
tobacco. I was thinking of a company called Bacco or something like that, and I was just like, Bacco. What kind of products do they make?
I don't know. What would you're the one that brought it up? What do you think?
What does Bacco mean? Okay, so like you're listening to music and you got an ad. Okay, so you know the Wayback Machine?
Yeah.
You know how important it is for internet preservation?
Yeah.
Imagine that gets bought out and turned into a product. That's what Bacco is.
Okay.
So, kind of dystopian, because then you take the free information and then, put a paywall behind it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Why is Turtle not ninja? Back to my question way before all this stuff. Why is Turtle not ninja?
This one starts off differently. These guys are built. These guys are separated at birth. Particularly Raphael, right here.
Okay.
Like one of the villains that they fight in issue 1, takes him and as a baby, and they get separated. The others are ninja, and they're all are spending years finding Raphael, who isn't named Raphael yet.
So this is origin story here.
Yep. This here is Casey Jones, the guy getting beat.
Okay.
Yep. The big guy is Arnold Jones, and who he actually is spoilers. But I don't know how much Ninja Turtles you consume.
Spoilers. Is it Shredder?
No.
Okay, that's the only person you could potentially spoil it to me for.
Okay. Well,
No, the two other guys, the two animal guys, the one that Rocksteady and the other guy, and Rocksteady, whose name I can only remember because of the Batman Arkham games.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop, yeah.
They're in this comic, but that's not him. Yeah, if anyone in chat watched the TMNT, the 4Kids TMNT, which is very good, you can probably... I want to see your guesses. Because he's a character in there. You can probably guess who it is. But the 2003 version. Let's see.
I was about to say, see, I'm going for the wrong universe here. See, I see that guy in the black and white, and I'm like, Sandman, right?
He does look like Sandman, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like, the reason that he was going after the sun here is because he stole the green from his shirt. Because once he has the green on his shirt, because where it's white, it's supposed to be green, and once he gets the green, that's how he becomes Sandman.
I mean, if this was Spider-Man, sure. Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. 2003 TMNT Supremacy. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. I'm assuming it's good.
Yeah, it is.
I have no basis.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to. It's
Okay.
fine.
I don't have to what? No?
Yeah, you don't have to know. It's fine. But if you want to, it's good, and yeah, it would be no harm to check it out.
It's kind of weird. I just now realized that I have seen more gargoyles than Ninja Turtles at this point. From what little you showed us last week.
Yeah.
And like, I know that Ninja Turtles is way bigger of a deal. I just haven't seen like anything of advertising.
Gotcha.
Every time I see them, I'm like, these are some funny turtles. They're pretty cool. They're neat.
These are funny.
And then and then I continue about my day.
Nice. That's fair.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in checking that out?
It's definitely something that I'm interested in some capacity.
In some capacity, got it.
It will be a while before I get to it on my own time, so if something else accelerates it.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are cutting those panels. What I'm doing right now is I am adding the city hall, or the town hall, into the town that I'm in.
Yeah.
I just put in a bunch of chairs, because that's what you do at a town hall, you sit. And now I just gotta make sure that when you warp through reality, when you walk through the door, you actually end up inside the town hall instead of somewhere else. Instead of like, the black void.
Of course. Oh, hey, Cal. Yes, Gargoyles is great. It's amazing. Sorry, I looked at chat late. I was locked in.
They're locked in and/or distracted by
And yes,
whatever the heck I'm saying.
Also, Andor is great. And/or.
It's never gonna die.
No, it's never gonna die. We'll keep it alive forever. Thank you, Dorn, wherever you are. Oh boy.
You know what I want? Hang on, wait. Let me look up his name real quick.
You guys wanna? Oh, hey, Calfer.
Oh, hello.
Teenage
And-
Mutant
oh,
Ninja Turtles. Turtles counted off. 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles. In chain reaction. Living underground. Ninjutsu action. It's a shell of a time. Turtles counted off. 1, live by the code of the martial arts. 2, never fight unless someone else starts. 3, always stick together no matter what. If all else fails, then it's time to kick butt. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 bum 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 bum. I love being a turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well
Turtles
done.
counted off. 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles. There's no one better. Watch out for Shredder. They're like no other. These teenage brothers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles.
Everyone give a hand to Calfer. Voice of Tom.
Yay.
Director
He was-
on Ninja Turtles. And all out
She was
amazing
definitely
girl.
typecasted as Miss Marvel.
And Miss Marvel.
This is
you.
the biggest amount of typecast.
How dare
Okay.
you, Curtis?
There was no
Quite
bias.
easily.
There's no bias whatsoever. And, well, the Teehee counter. Okay, 1.
Damn it.
Hello, Maiku. I said hello already. He said encore. And hi, Dorn. I meant to say hi to you.
No, it's fine. I came in just at the right time, and it was glorious. That was an amazing performance, Calfar. Thank you.
So yeah, suffice it to say, 2003 TMNT Supremacy. That is the best version in my humble opinion. And Mikey is the best turtle. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm just kidding. I love all of them. Those precious goobers.
I have a very vague recollection of watching the very old one of those Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans.
One
Yes,
of
I did
those
watch
Teen
that in-
Titans.
They're all
you say
teenagers,
old.
okay?
Was it like
Confusing.
2003 old or was it like 80s old?
No, 2003. I think it was
Old
the
is
2000
old.
cartoons, right?
Old is old.
Mr. Incredible Image. Old is old.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Who you
Teenage
calling
Mutant
old,
Ninja
boy?
Turtles. Heroes in a
Why
half
is this
shell.
rebellion
Turtle
longer
power.
than you?
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're heroes in a half shell and they're green.
Now you're gonna have
Raphael
to be
is
careful.
cool but rude. Michelangelo
We're gonna get
was
Kotsky
a
claimed at
party
this rate.
dude.
It's okay.
You're doing it
We can.
great.
Leave the other 2 turtles out of it.
It's okay. We can take care of it. We can handle it. It's fine. We got
Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. I did that out of order, it's okay. When the evil Shredder attacks, those turtle boys don't cut him no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, on that note, how's everybody doing today?
It's a shell of a time.
Good so far.
It's all
You're
ups
having
from
a show of
here.
the time.
It's all ups from here. It's all.
Cool.
What can I say except heroes in a half shell, turtle power, you know?
There you go.
There's a lot of things you could say. Now, there's a lot of things you can say. There is not much you would say, though. That's where the trick comes in.
What?
I think he's trying to.
There is only a certain number of things that Cal could say in character.
It sounds to me like Curtis is underestimating my capacity to yap. That is
No, not at all.
Grievous folly on his part.
Damn.
No.
She's calling you out.
I am, and I will continue to do so. It's my right.
Dang.
Dang.
Look at you calling people out, calling me out.
Why are you saying it like that? What are you plotting?
What are you plotting?
I mean, were you implying anything? I wasn't implying anything.
You sound suspicious, Curtis.
Sus.
The jig is up, okay?
Well,
Lies,
deception, spies everywhere. I'm deal with this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Dorn. You sent me back on what I was going to say before the musical performance. When's Anton Lesser going to start showing up to conventions? I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, Cal. You don't even know why I'm saying why I want Anton Lesser at conventions.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Anton Lesser is Major Partagaz in Andor. He is by far one of the best characters in the series, and it's just like he's
Major who and or what?
Good night, everybody.
We have been book 4 on the air.
More than anyone in this rebellion.
Oh my god.
Still working on my Andor voice, my Cassian voice. I'm just gonna call him Cassian.
Yeah,
All right,
I want.
He's Cass or Cassian. That's it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I want to talk because Major Partagaz has been a good source of reaction images, just because of the lines he has and how well that he delivers them. We got rate your enthusiasm.
I have that one. I have the one that somebody made a meme about that one. Yes, but that one is just so good. Yes, and then Curtis. I don't know if you saw, but I got really excited when you used the other one where he's like the "excuse me" with the eyebrow raise in season 2. Oh god, that was too funny. That was yeah, but
Some of these people are in chat right now. Hold on a second.
Not enough.
Not enough.
It's just an assignment. Calibrate your enthusiasm.
True.
It's just
enthusiasm is a fun turn of phrase. I have to admit.
Yeah, it is. Calther, if I were to preview the episode, how much of it should I show?
Ooh, good question. Also, that reminds me, is I have TMNT staff homework that I haven't gotten to. I keep meaning to, and I haven't checked the notification as a reminder to do it. But
remember, Cal, it's graded, part of your final, and I will not let you cheat off my answer sheet this time.
I'm not a cheater.
Oh,
How
goodness.
dare you? Am I a bullshitter?
Don't talk to me about
100%.
finals.
So
I
what you're
just
saying
survived
is,
around-
Curtis, you want homework.
Yeah, give Curtis homework. Bad behavior. I'm a good noodle.
You're a good noodle.
What is it's that gif from Parks and Rec? I have never done a bad thing in my entire life. Dad's like, I know this and I love you. I'm gonna put the gif in the chat.
Oh boy.
Wow, look at that magic wand
question,
tool.
Ryoma.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, I would say no more than a minute or 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So.
But that's also just because I have much anticipation and I don't don't want to spoiler much. I don't know.
Okay.
We could, I don't know. We could do like a trailers sort of a thing where we do like a little snippet of each of the episodes. You know, like where they do like a trailer for a whole season of something. It's like, oh, you just finished season 1. Here's the trailer for season 2, and it's like all of like, how did this happen? How did we get here? All this drama. We could do that, but that would take like actual crafting.
I was about to say.
I didn't mean like right this moment. I just meant like in the scope of our existence, we could do that.
In the scope of our existence, we can do it.
That is
You heard it here, folks.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. I think I'll show the first part that Phantom Savage played. Then we'll play by play.
I will say, I'm especially fond of the stuff with Hob, and it's not just because I directed it, but I just think it's really good.
But it's especially because you directed it.
I mean, you know, you said it, not me.
Can I say it? It's because you directed it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Curtis, that's illegal.
Sorry.
Say that.
Okay.
Too fast.
I'm going to put it on full screen.
Okay.
Does it appear as full screen?
Are you doing it right now?
Yes.
No.
Like I should see it right now?
Yeah, I just see all of the
yeah.
editing, like, software stuff, and then a little
Yes.
box in the corner.
Okay.
He's
Nom, 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 nom.
Don't eat your
devouring the
computer.
episode. Look what you've done, Curtis.
Nom nom nom.
I just expressly told him not to. You can't pin this on
You
me.
did the exact same thing I did, and yet I will blame
Okay.
you.
Here I go again. Does it show the full
Here I
screen?
go again on my own.
Uh,
Yes, it
I
does,
see
but there are
black.
weird red lines.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Here, I will screenshot and show you.
That's an OBS because he's screen sharing OBS, but it's not on stream.
Is it gone now? Is
Yeah.
it?
Okay, yeah, well now it's stream scenes OBS.
Okay. Well, ladies
Put it
and
back.
gentlemen.
I'm so sorry. I ruined it.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah. How about now?
Okay.
Black
We
screen
got
now?
full
Yep,
screen.
Yep, we're good. Good. We're good.
Yep, stream's got full screen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Buckle up, folks.
Buckle up, folks. It's a doozy.
Oh.
Can you hear that?
I did not. Wait, let
I
me
didn't hear
turn up the volume.
And so it begins.
Can you hear that?
Stream can hear it.
Stream can hear it.
Stream
Damn.
can hear it though.
Go on stream.
I'm just gonna watch it on stream.
Okay, let me switch over.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Sure.
Fine. All right. 3, 2,
Hear that.
1,
Stream can hear it.
go.
And so it begins.
Okay, let me switch over.
All right.
This
Let me know
how
when
it's
you're
gonna
ready.
be, Splinter.
Dark clouds gather.
I'm ready.
You're gonna hide like a
Sure.
coward behind those
Fine. All
those
right.
freaks.
3,
The
2,
skies rumble
One.
threateningly.
Who is he calling?
hold on. Something's playing. And I
It was
don't know-
Dorn. I just muted him. Sorry, continue. The audio was coming through his thing.
Let's try that again.
I can unmute him now. Sorry, Dorn, you were bad.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
And so it begins.
This how it's gonna be, Splinter.
Dark clouds gather.
You're gonna hide like a coward behind those freaks.
The skies rumble threateningly.
Who is he calling? Has he seen himself?
Yo, Pot, meet Kettle.
Silence, Michelangelo. Followed by an unnatural calm. Old Hob, this need not happen. We are not here to fight. We only want this neighborhood left in peace.
Yeah?
But then the calm vanishes,
Well, you can keep on wanting, rat.
and lightning strikes.
Waste them all.
My son. The storm was broken. None must die. Its wrath unleashed.
Wish someone would tell them that.
And each of us must face its torrential rage.
Don't worry about them, Donnie. Just do it the way Master Splitter trained us.
In his own way.
Train dead.
Our individual techniques are as unique as each new crash of thunder.
Get in there! I want that stinking rat and those slimy reptiles dead!
Bow snap.
Coldly analytical and deliberate.
Bow tie.
Militantly disciplined and precise.
Sorry.
Absurdly unorthodox and carefree.
No baby gangsters for you, dude.
Idiots! Guess if I want something done right,
Wretchedly misguided and vengeful.
I gotta do it myself!
And with the bittersweet experience of centuries.
I'm gonna tear you apart!
I have defeated Old Hob before. Then as now, the battle was fierce. But what once was solely a fight for survival has become very personal.
Keep pressing, guys!
Think they got the message?
Yeah. It'll still be ringing loud and clear in their ears tomorrow.
Then we can only hope that they heed the sound.
You're dead!
No, Old Hob. Not today. Eventually the tempest subsides.
You... got you yet, rat. You'll see. All of you. Just like that other stinking f***. You're all gonna disappear. And be forgotten forever!
Come on, guys. Let's...
No. We are done here, my sons. We must go. And what began with a ferocious roar ends in uncertain silence. Raphael, we have not forgotten. It is simply the calm before the next storm.
And that's it.
Ooh.
I meant to do only a minute, but I got so entranced.
You got entranced in your only thing. You showed it all. Yeah.
My bad.
I need to let you know that I have my window open, and when I heard the sound of the video, I thought there was a storm like in real life where I'm at.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
Immersion.
Yes. I have a good sound editor.
Yeah.
Ryoma is the storm that is approaching.
Congratulations, you're getting your money's worth.
Yay. But yeah, that was the first part of the first episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from IDW. Not all of the scenes will have that level of editing because it's a loft story, but we have a fantastic cast. Leonardo is voiced by Gail Rivera,
Who is phenomenal.
Donatello is voiced by Michael Deaver.
Who's also phenomenal.
Yes, and Michelangelo is voiced by Zach Maximilian.
Who's amazing.
Master Splinter, you probably heard of him before.
Maybe you know him. Maybe you heard his voice before.
Possibly.
Maybe.
There's a little number
Could be.
called Book 4 Restoration Project.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, where he also voices another wise old man voiced by Mako Iwamatsu.
Wise old mentor.
Wise old mentor.
Who could that be?
He is D. Tyler Foltz voicing Master Splinter.
Yeah, we love that guy.
Yeah. Thank you for the riveting applause, Curtis.
Curtis has never been riveted in his entire life. He knows not how. Give him a break. He's not used to such emotion.
Okay. Who else? Justin K. Brown, who I'm taking Cal's line, is amazing.
Amazing.
Old Hob, one of my favorite characters in this whole comic. He's great.
He's so good, dude.
He's so good. I'm the showrunner, of course.
Yeah, you are.
Luca is the creative director and voice and casting director, along with me, and our lovely Calther.
Can we just talk about? Oh no, not me. Can we just?
Our lovely Calther, the amazing Calther, is also our voice director.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why
Bravo.
they're kind of crazy, and they made me head director for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but happy to be here nonetheless. Their loss is my gain, so.
I don't know. It feels
Can
like
we
a
just
game.
take a moment to appreciate the sublime, phenomenal, breathtaking acting present in not Leonardo. I mean, yes, but not who I meant. Raphael and Casey Jones and the friendship, and it's just so beautiful. If you didn't know, Raphael is voiced by Ryoma Ishizuka. You know, the guy in the stream right now, that guy. He's great.
Wow.
He's all right.
And then, of course,
Man of
I will
multiple
smite you,
talents.
sir.
He is.
And then, of course, Luca voices Casey, and he's amazing. Also, Luca's dead now, so he's a double dad. He's a dad
double
2 times
dad.
over.
He
He's a double dad.
is the number one Ninja Turtles fan among us.
Yes, he's great.
We've been developing this series for about a couple years because we had to read the whole thing.
As one does.
As one does. This is my favorite Ninja Turtles. It's the later ones get crazier and crazier. It's insane. I hope we get there.
Yeah.
Um,
We will. I have faith.
What about me, Ryoma? Did I voice someone in this?
You're our dear friend and companion, and we love you.
No, we love.
Oh, I was about to say, Curtis's code has his digital fingerprints sublimely hidden within your editing, Ryoma. That's his presence. That's Curtis's
I was
Be
presence.
surprised.
I'm here for moral support today. Sometimes I do
Still
things. Not today. Today, moral support.
I mean, you're doing moral support. That's a thing. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Sure, I support that.
You
I support moral support.
You
support
support
Also,
support.
I wouldn't be surprised if we roped you into editing some things in the future, whether that's videos or shorts or what have you. But you are invaluable, good sir.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I have
You can either or you can neither.
or.
Or and.
Marva would have a word with all of you right now.
I do see
crazy.
what you mean about the guy's shirt. It is very Sandman core. I think it's that
Yes.
plus his haircut and his build.
It's very Sandman core, very Steve-esque.
It is.
Hmm,
It is.
It actually is.
It-
now that
Blue's
you
Clues
mention
Steve, not Minecraft Steve.
Blues Clues.
Oh, I
Steve.
thought you meant Blue's Clues Steve. I was like, that's the only Steve.
Blues
that I-
Clues, Blues Clues, Blues Clues.
Okay, okay, we were talking about phases. Okay, who owned a handy dandy notebook as a kid?
I definitely was a Blue's
No.
Clues kid. I don't. But I
No.
wasn't rich, so like I don't know that I had any like brand name toys. I definitely watched Blue's Clues like every day, but I don't
Oh,
think
now I
owned
feel
one.
sad.
What? Wait.
I vaguely remember having like a little plastic
are
toy,
you
and it might have been
sad?
from Burger King or something. I don't know,
Mhm.
but it had like little like it was a plastic toy of Blue, but it had like cloth ears. Like the ears were made of fabric.
Okay, sorry. Before I get too sad, did you want a handy dandy notebook growing?
I'm sure I did.
Okay, I can be sad for Cal. I guess if Ryoma didn't want, but I didn't have nor wanted. I can't be.
Such trivial mortal trappings.
How the hell are you gonna figure out though all the 3 clues and what they mean, Ryoma, without your handy dandy notebook?
To a higher plane of being. Ryoma says.
Well, like anyone does. I asked the viewers out there. Do you know where blue is?
Do you know?
If someone were to take Curtis's handy dandy notebook, then I'd have to tell them swipe or no swiping.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, hang on, Ryoma. I gotta criticize your technique real quick. Are you really gonna magic erase all those little dots?
Yes.
Okay, your loss, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. What do you want me to do?
I just feel like I feel like just the normal erase tool would be way faster. But
You're right.
says the person who teaches this to kids for a living. Says the person who did this literally earlier today and said, you should probably just use the erase tool for that. And that one is for free.
Damn, Professor Curtis said, "I'm sorry, young man, but you're wasting too much class time."
To recap,
young man, this assignment is due at the end of the period. You've got to hustle. He said, "Young man, work smarter, not harder."
To recap, ask me advice about running YouTube channels, totally free. Have me do shorts editing work, totally free. Advice on how to do your Photoshop work, also free. Ask me to juggle, it's gonna cost you.
I didn't know you could juggle. What's your rate?
I can't though. That's why it costs money. Because if you want me to juggle, I have to invest time into relearning how to juggle.
Oh my.
His juggling commissions are not open, folks. You heard it here.
I mean, for a certain amount of money, I will definitely do it.
Curtis said, "I do have a price."
I do have it's not an issue. It's just an issue of if you, the customer, think it's worthwhile.
What is the price?
If you pay me $20, I will spend at least an hour learning how to juggle, and I will film myself juggling for at least 15 seconds long.
If you pay me $20, I will send you a video of me pogo sticking with no hands.
That sounds dangerous.
Again with the pogo sticking.
It's a special skill.
It's a special skill. She says out loud to the world.
How dare you? I can't believe you'd underestimate me like this.
Hal here walks into the stream and goes like, "I don't know why you have me here. I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills that make people like me annoying to people like you."
Damn, Curtis said, "I'm gonna read you to filth on live stream." Curtis said, "The internet will know of your crimes." Oh my goodness.
I think these are. I think these might be my favorite streams so far that we did. Just,
Ryoma's the happiest when people are being.
I'm having a good time right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm using the magic.
Be annoying, because I'm also lovable, and it balances out. Okay, karma.
Whatever you say.
The law of equivalent exchange.
Damn you! Oh my god! The nerve on this girl. The nerve on this girl.
Yep, she's got a lot of it.
A lot of it.
They run through my whole body.
Yeah.
Cal's got enough nerve to make up one person.
That's the right amount.
You're right.
Yeah. Unless of course, she has some nervous system disorders that I am not familiar with, and in which case she would unfortunately have left. But
It got dire real fast. It got
It's
real
just-
dire real fast.
We were having too much fun, and so as we all know, humankind
had to
does
turn
not
it
gain
down.
anything without
Oh
first giving
my.
something in return.
Okay.
To
Ryoma,
obtain
wait,
something
Lucy.
of equal value must be lost. That is alchemy's first law.
Gargos is Gargreat.
Back in those
Ryoma,
days,
I read your
we really
fortune.
believed that to be the world's one and only truth.
Well done, Calvin. Ryoma, I read your fortune. It says you're coming over to watch the rest of Firefly soon. Am I right? I guess so.
He said mournfully, "What's going on there?"
Well, I mean, I left my Switch, so I guess.
Hey, Curtis, you have a kindred spirit in the
What?
chat. It's Screwboy.
Have you watched the first 5 seasons of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends? They are good. Yes, I have. I might be the only one in this call that has, but I have, and that is facts.
For those not in the know, Curtis led multiple book club meetings of us reading the Thomas the Tank Engine books, and he's a lore aficionado. He's
Yes.
deep in them Thomas lore trenches, let me tell you.
I have look. Thomas was my first fandom love, but long before I knew fandom, long before I knew the internet, it was Thomas. And here's the thing: if you go
Thomas
to what
has been here before you, and he'll be here after you're gone.
like for real though, it's like if you go, the taste of fiction I had as a 6-year-old and the taste of fiction I have today is actually the same. It's kind of weird because everything I like, every one of my favorite series, I like for the same reason that I like Thomas and Friends.
Curtis, can I borrow your brain for a few seconds?
What do you need?
So this guy is coming out with a lunge here, right? What I
Okay.
was doing is isolating him. So
Yes.
so once it comes to this panel, I can just make him pop up, and because it has a background, see, like that.
Yeah.
Is it worth getting rid of all that background from the lines?
From the lines?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because if you move it, the color within the lines is the same color as the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could bring it back real quick.
Yeah, it's a gradient though.
Okay. Also, if it looks bad, you can change it later, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, just here's fine.
Okay.
You know what's weird? That Charles is not pronounced Charles. Charlie.
Charlie.
I mean, if Les Mis is Les Mis, then Charlie
Uh.
could be Charlie, you know?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, sorry. Anyways, before my brain got picked, sorry. I'm being prepared. I at some point when we gets around to my birthday, for my birthday watch, I'm going to pull a selection of Thomas and Friends episodes for us to
Chris,
watch.
You were never born. What are you on about?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
What? Excuse me? Can you cite your sources?
Your mom?
Okay.
Well,
see-
I mean,
elaborate
she's
mom
right.
And see, the thing is, you are technically older than me, so you are technically able to
Don't
be a
cite the
primary
old
source.
To me, which I was there when it was written.
Oh, this is
I'm having a
fun
good
place.
time,
No.
chat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Anyway, sorry.
I'm just having a ball. These are one of my best friends ever. I love it here.
We love you.
I have floating in my head some memes about the Thomas and Friends world that I would like to make to entice people to watch the series, to entice grown adults to watch the series. One of
We're
them that's
grown
in
adults?
mind is what?
We're grown
I'm not an
adults.
adult. I'm certainly
least-
not me.
I am.
Oh,
At
well.
least.
Damn, we have
You know who-
one grown adult in here, Cal.
You know who's a grown adult?
Who?
Your mom.
Oh!
Got him, coach.
God, what's going on?
Uh,
That's not very nice.
had to
I
prove
will relay
put
that.
my money where my mouth is and prove I was not a grown adult.
Anyways, one of the things I would like to do is a picture of Percy, this small green tank engine who's a very loved character among the fandom, and it's gonna have that meme text font. It's gonna show a picture of the character, and the meme text is gonna say, "Don't let his smiling face fool you. He replaced striking workers."
Oh man.
It's a scab.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Actual lore from the show.
Big yikes. Also big yikes is that zoom in on Raph's crotch. Why does a turtle have camel toe? I didn't like it. No, thank you.
Let's get it closer, chat.
No. Release me. No.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. That's good Patreon content right there.
Don't you dare. Oh my goodness. You know what other Percy is a fan favorite? Percy Jackson. Of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. He's the titular character.
I mean, someone says Percy, I immediately think of that Percy, personally.
Yeah, same. I also, the other one that came to mind was the one from Harry Potter, but like, who gives a shit about it? And he kind of went.
Yeah. Oh, Weasley, right? Percy?
Yeah. As I recall, he was kind of a narc, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait, I forgot. Yeah. At what point did Thomas go down the dark path and become Choo Choo Charles? What was it called? Shed 17. Yeah, that. That's when. Guys, do not look up Shed 17.
That sounds terrifying. That sounds.
It is terrifying. It is
like
it
an
is
evil
it is a
experiment that was like an evil government experiment that they covered up.
Congratulations, Cow. You no longer need to watch Shed 17.
Cool. Good. I don't want to know.
But all chat does.
No.
I'm sorry, chat.
You must protect
It's
them.
required.
Guard
It's
them.
required viewing.
No, it's not.
Will be graded.
You will not.
Oh, can you imagine? I remember seeing someone did a thing on a Tumblr where it's just like, here's a meme, and then they put up like school style essay questions.
Yeah. I
like
love
imagine
that,
if they did that for like creepypasta.
We'll actually teach people media literacy at this rate. Like, no, it's.
Yeesh.
I think it's actually a good idea.
Illiteracy on.
If I can sneak a bunch of memes into my college PowerPoint presentations, then why can the inverse not be true?
There's a new 101 class for you.
I mean, I have no doubt that memes are going, if they're not already, going to be included in textbooks and be ways that we study history in the future, because they're pieces of society, they're pieces of culture and discourse and communication. In the same way that we study old art or old poems or whatever, it's all pieces of media that humans read and connect with.
Assuming that technology does not replace thinking.
God forbid.
But you know what? I feel like being optimistic today. Let's go on ahead and work with that assumption.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rebellions are built on hope, that is.
I had such a moment of sobriety. I was like, God, Curtis, reality.
I really made you think there for a moment, just like, oh, wait a minute.
It was more like you were. It's something I already thought about, but it just like brought me back down to it. I was like, damn.
That's what I mean. It's like you're just like, oh wait, that was a thing I had kept away for the time.
That was an inside thought.
That was an inside thought that unfortunately became an outside thought.
Man.
Yeah, that's how thoughts work. What?
That's
me with no filter. Yeah, that's how thoughts work.
Oh my god.
Thou cannot win.
How's
Must not
everything?
win.
How are you, chat? Doing okay?
That chat box is. Wait, no, never mind. Sorry, never mind. I was about to give a fake compliment to chat about like the chat box looking nice right there, but Ryoma, you don't have a box here on screen. It's just the messages show up and then they disappear into the ether.
Oh, I have damn it! I'm so.
Hey,
that's
chat, go ahead and vote now on your phones. Which is weirder? The fact that the turtles have 3 fingers, or that they have a full set of teeth? Vote now on your phones.
What's weirder? How about this, Cow? How about none of it's weird, and I am accepting of our turtle brethren?
Damn. Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Getting progressive
What were the
here.
Triceratop people called?
The what?
Don't worry about it, Curtis. No, I'm just kidding. It's so mean. My brain wants to say is it Triceraton or something?
Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna check because it's now
We're gonna find
bother.
out. Thank you, Skrill Boy. He understood the assignment.
Come on. Where were we going?
She completely walking back that progressive is. I was like, nope, he did his homework.
Oh my God.
We're walking back.
I don't agree with you, Curtis. I don't, because they can be weird and it can still be great. I myself am very weird. You may have noticed. I'm still pretty great. I don't know.
Oh no, you're
surveys have said.
you're the epitome of normalcy.
Thank you, thank you. Hey, Skrill Boy coming in hot
Now
with
that-
the lore drop.
Is a point of view. We are-
Okay, dang. Dorn said, I cannot stand here in the presence of such blatant fallacy.
Anyway, Cow
And the
is
spreading
right,
of
and it's
misinformation.
Triceratons.
Hey. If you were a mutant, perhaps of the teenage variety, but perhaps your current age, what kind of animal would you like to be?
Can I stay as a human?
If you're lame.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh my God.
And for those
I mean-
who are privy to the lore, I will accept alternate answers that are not human.
Okay.
For example, Utron or Triceratops, or any other number of non-human entities. But Curtis gets 0 points.
Look, here's the problem, Cow. You are asking me, a white man, to change my appearance. I am already on the top of the meta. You want me to change?
Curtis said, give up privilege? I think not. Curtis said, why would I give up privilege? That's what people want.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, Grubboy. Ryoma is in Photoshop.
You're in Photoshop.
Your mom's in Photoshop.
Well done. Great. We're prime Twitch content now.
Yeah, and the content tastes good.
Tastes good. That's how he sounds like.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly how he sounds like. And the amazing Patrick McCook. He is Casey's dad. Did someone join chat? I'm confused.
Someone
Yeah, I heard that
unmuted
sound
is what it
too.
sounded like.
Yeah, that was me. I just came back. I had to.
It was Dorn.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Dorn it. It was Dorn.
Dorn.
Sure.
He has adorned this stream with.
Oh, all right. Welcome. Let me check.
Hi, Lucia. guys, it's my favorite. It's Lucia. She's in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, let's-
Calibrate your enthusiasm.
Calibrate
It's at the
upwards.
highest. It's already as high as it can go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
No,
will
we
not
love
be. I
Lucia.
will not be
Hey-
lowering it. The
hey,
sensitivity is
Lucia.
correct.
Our wonderful showrunner, voice of Azula.
Love of my life, friend, writer, director, actor extraordinaire. You know,
Frenemy.
regular grade A genius.
My murderer.
Brennan.
You know what, Ryoma? Maybe you needed to be murdered. Have you ever considered that?
Oh, whoa,
I-
whoa,
I
whoa,
have-
whoa, whoa. Hold on.
And I strongly disagree.
Well, as long as you've considered it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you want me murdered?
No, certainly not.
Hmm.
Ryoma has
Wouldn't
rights.
dream of it.
A right to life, just like the rest of us.
Wow.
This is true.
Amazing. Great.
That's it. We've solved it. World peace is established.
Oh my god. This joke's not gonna die. Just me, multiple times, but I'll get better. You know.
Not
you
to
know-
quote scripture or nothing, but in Islam there's a hadith that says, or actually it's in the Quran that whosoever has killed one person, it is as if he has killed the whole mankind. So maybe don't kill Ryoma. That sounds like the movie.
Well, glad I have my pacifist run is going just fine.
There you go.
Hey.
Hmm. Not this guy. It's going terribly over there. Oh boy.
Ooh. That's a question. Ryoma, have you used Adobe Illustrator?
I have not. I don't own it.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say it is more. Illustrator's weird. Screwboy says that he uses it to make Disney park maps. Interesting thing. Illustrator it's really good for not the things you're doing, so it's understandable.
It's the first time I'm hearing it. So.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know it existed.
To me, it was like taught alongside Photoshop.
So.
And my teacher basically taught it to me with the same vibe of, here's the program, you should know what it does because you might need it, but you're probably not going to.
I see. Well, I've never been to school for doing this. I learned as I go. This is technically my education.
You are quite literally too cool for school.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I'm the coolest.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you are, punk. Face the facts.
Damn. Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, I just got reminded of something because you said, "Oh boy."
What do you mean, Curtis?
No, not that. Something else.
Oh boy!
So apparently, not going to get too deep into it unless you want me to, but there was recently a game that made a bunch of really bad decisions that made the player base angry. So they called for a boycott of the game. But apparently, when they said boycott in the social media posts, they were getting censored. So you know what they did?
What?
They started calling it a girl cot instead. We're gonna girl cot the game.
All right.
And it worked. It worked.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I've
thinking-
also seen where people will just like mute like one letter when they are going back through the editing.
oh yeah, like they like do the asterisk thing.
Yeah, well they'll say the word, but then when they're editing their audio, they'll just like mute that like the beginning of them saying it,
Oh yeah.
and they'll do the asterisk in the subtitle. Or I've seen where they'll like switch the vowel. So like instead
yeah.
of boycott, for example, it would be boycott or something, or boycott.
Okay.
As I said, you're just like, they switched the vowels. I could see that Gears in Your Turns like, we switched the vowels and boycott. Oh wait, they're both O's.
God,
I can't do
didn't
that.
mean it like that.
Oh, okay.
I meant if a word had a vowel in it, they would change it for a different vowel. Like instead of donation, it's dinortion or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. For example,
For example.
spitballing.
You're an example. We're gonna have to make an example out of you.
Watch yourself, Chris.
Turn that into the Mulan song. Mrs. Ow, make an example out of you.
Let's get down to business to defeat Curtis.
Oh.
Did he send me Adobe Illustrate when I asked? I don't know what's the other one.
When I asked for Photoshop.
You're the saddest
I've ever met. But you can bet.
But you can bet.
Before
Before
we're through.
Curtis, I'll make a YouTube manager out of you.
You missed it. You missed it a couple days ago when we were doing the Laodice supervillains playthrough. The last level of the game is called Dark Side of the Moon.
Like the Transformers movie?
No, like Dark Side, the DC villain.
Mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
And that's here. Yes.
Yes, that.
I was about to say, last I checked, there were no Transformers.
Is the Superman villain.
All right.
Yeah.
But they can
Last I checked.
differently.
But there can be.
Okay. I think. Okay. I just realized that I've seen. Back to what I said before. I always thought that I was gonna see Ninja Turtles before Transformers stuff, and yet you have been responsible for showing me Transformers 1 and the Gargoyles thing. Somehow, all before I've managed to see anything Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Gargoyles is great, and he won't apologize for that.
I won't. Yeah. What was your thoughts on that? I don't really remember.
Well, because it has the same vibe as like Batman the Animated Series, and I know that obviously the entire show isn't going to be like it because obviously they start like in the past. But it was definitely really cool to see the thing. Shout out to the showrunners having the obviously evil looking guy not actually be the evil guy.
We love subverting expectations.
Yeah.
When it's done
long
right.
before Ryan Johnson, there was Gargoyles.
There you go.
Yeah. Have we thought about playing Gartic Phone on live stream? I've probably said it at least once, and that's just me. I wouldn't be surprised if someone else has suggested it.
What's that?
That's it's telephone. It's like the telephone game, but with drawings.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah. It would be. I know it's especially fun if we were able to get like some of our artists involved, because especially because there's a couple different modes. One of them is like the normal telephone mode of like, oh, here's a prompt, draw a thing. Now guess what this drawing is. Now draw based off what the guess was, and so on and so forth. But there's also there's a timed mode where it's like everyone draws a picture and you get like 3 minutes to draw the picture. And then the next person has to draw the picture that you drew, but they get half the time.
Ooh.
And so until like the final one, I think you just get like 10 seconds. And it's just so funny watching the drawings like devolve from like these really well done masterpieces to like these poor stick figure drawings with like 3 colors. So yeah, that's definitely something that can be done. Also, because like we can also get stream involved for that, because we can like share a code with that, kind of like Jackbox.
Yeah, we
That'd
can do
be
that.
fun. Even with my terrible drawing ability.
Yeah, if anything, terrible drawing is like it's a boon. It's a boon, not a curse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Page 6.
What's going to be on this page?
More
turtles.
Well, it's the same turtle as the first few pages, and he throws his daddy out into the street.
I didn't know Ryoma saying the word daddy was gonna be a card. I should have.
Stop. That's good Patreon content.
You're getting it twisted, Curtis. It's because Ryoma is daddy that he's on Patreon. Come on now.
I thought I was just dad.
To me.
Oh.
Not to the very thirsty fans, obviously.
You must realize, Ryoma, you have to be able to see yourself as more marketable than you think you are.
Oh,
Trying to market Ryoma.
Confused I am.
Me too. What? We'll figure it out together, Yoda. Somehow, some way.
Clown our thoughts of this marketing.
Can I share a kind of wholesome anecdote real quick?
Sure.
So the other day, I've been taking that weird business class program thing. But anyway, so we were at the new location and it's hard to get to, but one of my classmates was really kind and she offered me a ride. So as we're going on the ride home, she's asking about like what I do and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, so you do voice acting? What does that mean? What does that entail?" So I'm explaining it to her, and she goes, "Oh, well then, could you do something right now for me? Do something right now." I was like, okay. She's like, I was like, what? She's like, so what do you do? I was like, oh, cartoons, anime, different. She's like, so you could do Simba. Everyone knows Simba. Do Simba right now. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what does Simba say? And I had to think of a line. And so I did it, just like the I laugh in the face of danger line, right? And she immediately like looks at me like, oh, you really can. Oh, so you do a voice. Oh, and she's like, so you could do a children's program and you're voicing everyone in the program. Wow. I was just like, it was cute, like, because I didn't think I did that good of a job, and it was like, I didn't have multiple takes. I just said something, but she was just like, oh, you really changed your voice. I'm like, yeah, kind of my whole thing.
That's adorable.
It was really cute.
Yeah. All right. Let me. Okay.
As it say, you could be that. What's Mel Blanc, right? The guy who did all the Looney Tunes voices.
Oh, I'm not on that level. Thank you, though.
But you can. It's possible.
Yeah,
theoretically.
It's possible.
C'est possible, oui.
I will say, I think I excel, or at least I've had more training and experience in the realm of acting more so than doing various voices. I think I have more skill in the portrayal of emotion than I necessarily do in making my voice sound not like my voice.
You may not be able to do a lot of impressions, but you will definitely make me believe that you are sad.
Yeah. Sorry, Curtis. It reminds me of that time we were reading, was it Grant's script?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember, I think it was Shayla and she was crying. And Curtis was just in the chat like, oh no, sad cow. I was like, I'm sorry. The line says to sob.
Dang it, you sobbed.
I did.
She sure did.
Oh, well, yeah. That's one of the things I've realized of making friends with voice actor people is that you end up getting defensive about their performances. Like, you see them in emotional distress and it makes you go like, who hurt you?
It's real.
What can I
though.
do to
feel
fix this?
Like the same thing happens to me if I hear Lucia. I'm like, no, who did this to you? I'll kill them. No, it's very true, Curtis. Very true. But at the same time, I don't know. Like I think sometimes I hear other acting friends killing it on a performance, and even if it hurts my heart sometimes, if it's like an emotional piece, I'm also like really proud of them. Like, oh my god, that's my friend, and they're amazing. It's crazy. But also, I have a lot of amazing friends. Not to brag, but like, all of my friends are super talented. Like, I don't know if you've met that Curtis guy, but he's like crazy good at like video editing and also like audio editing sometimes too. And did you know he like manages like a whole like YouTube page of what? He's kind of a big deal.
Wow, if only I had the money to hire him.
Yeah, I know. Me too, buddy. Me too. I don't know if you've heard
What are you
of
gonna
that.
do with me? What are you gonna do with me, Cal?
Bankrupt we are.
Chat, have you been counting teehees? I forgot to.
I swear to God, Ryoma. No teehee counter. It just keeps going up. Damn it.
Well, in your
I gotta
defense right
mention
now,
Splatoon.
in your defense right now, it hasn't been going on, so I guess you're okay.
Oh. But what am I gonna do with Curtis? That remains to be the question.
I guess you have to kill him.
I guess so.
Yeah.
What other option do I have?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not like I have the money to hire him.
You what? Sorry, it's not like you're what?
It's not like I have the money to hire him, so obviously
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get rid of him.
Yo, no.
Actually.
Yeah. Damn. It's just...
Well,
Can you
if
tell us a
anybody's
secret?
here- Ooh,
Can you tell us a secret? So, well, I mean, I imagine if you tell us here, it won't stay a secret. So,
Who are you
Yes,
asking,
Vegas,
Skrill Boy,
Vegas
specifically?
rules. Vegas rules.
Who are you wanting it from?
I was going to say anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Naturally.
Wow, this guy. I guess nobody trusts you with a secret, huh, Curtis? If that's your attitude.
Oh, Skrill Boy wants to tell us a secret. I misread him. Okay. I mean, again.
Well,
you
it's
are welcome to tell
you
us
could be a
that as
singular one, but it could be like the you as in all of us. It is a
I
word that can.
I
refer to-
misunderstood. I thought he was wanting us to tell him a secret, but it was the other way
Oh.
around, and that was my mistake.
Yeah. That is your mistake.
How many guards on each level?
Jesus. Jeez.
That was my
How many
mistake.
guards-
It's your
that's-
own.
Oh my god.
I am working on that voice, so watch out. I am gonna. I think by the end of this summer, you'll have something from me.
All right. All right. We'll be here.
But yes, please, Scrubbo, tell us the secret.
We'll be
I am
here.
interested. If you want to tell us.
Yes, we
Unless-
definitely want to know.
I mean, debatable.
Wow, I can't believe.
Let's not get too. I'm just being realistic. Let's not get too enthusiastic before we actually know what it is. Look,
But
look,
he clearly
look, look,
wants
look.
to tell you.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, because we don't know what the information actually is. If, above all else, I do not want to misrepresent the truth to our audience.
Curtis, I can't believe you did that to Skrill Boy. He has your confidence. He believes in you, and you would throw it back in his face? What's wrong with you, honestly? Oh, he said something. Let's see.
What voice is this? Who are you right now?
It's British. It's British Cal. You have met her, right?
Cow of the House of. No, I'm gonna do your.
I do not believe I have heard much from British Cow, but please, British Cow, continue.
From Birmingham.
Well, if you insist.
Cow from Birmingham.
Congratulations, Skrill Boy. That's amazing.
That's really cool. Scrub
It really is. I hope you have fun.
Are you not going to read it off? Okay, fine.
Did you want me to?
Yes, if you're going to use the British accent.
Well, all right then. Sheesh. So.
Please, please, madame.
Skrillboy.
Please, madame.
Yeah, that's right.
Skrillboy had said, "Can I tell you a secret?" And then he replies, "Me and my family are going ... to Universal Studios Orlando Resort. In parentheses, and Epic Universe! Exclamation point, close parentheses." And then he puts a bunch of flame emojis. Which
That's
I think
adorable,
means
isn't it?
that he's very excited. And I think he should be. It sounds very exciting.
Okay, and on that day, Curtis started making a character for Cal to use the British cow voice.
Oh, thank you. Happy
She could
to
always
help.
be on a DLC on a certain, thing you're working on, Curtis.
This is
No, I mean, not even DLC. I've still got a large range of characters, so.
Oh, then, yeah, insert her. Yeah, you can insert her there. Yeah.
Don't tell Curtis where to insert me.
Wait, what? What? Excuse me?
Don't tell Curtis where to insert me. Honestly.
Okay, just making sure.
I was so utterly flabbergasted being told I would be inserted somewhere that I lost my accent for a moment, but it's back. So don't think I'll allow you to take these liberties whenever you feel like it.
So we're talking like 50 right now, right? Chat, 50.
We're talking what?
50 on the
what?
Tee counter, right? Right.
But
I swear to God.
We're going 50.
I will kill you.
We're going 50.
Ryoma, please.
We're going 50 on the counter.
No.
Let's go.
Release me. I'm innocent. I swear.
You did nothing
I've
wrong.
never teeheed once in my entire life.
You did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
There's
just a tourist,
accused,
like I was.
Listen. There's nothing wrong with teehees. We're just counting them. For fun. For funnies.
To what end?
For funnies.
Wherefore?
For funnies.
Wherefore art thou counting my tees? That one didn't count. That one.
51.
That one was... No. This is just not fair.
What's unfair about it?
Ryoma is a man without scruples, I'll tell you what.
I don't know what scruples is.
Well, you don't have
you don't have them, so.
52.
No! This is a shame, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Never in my entire life have I ever been so insulted. Counting a lady's teehees, those are her private property, sir.
Is it?
Yes,
it?
yes, it is.
In
Yes,
this
it is.
in this stream, where at least 5 people.
No, it's
which
not.
at least 5 people.
You're right. It is the property of Book 4 on the air.
5 people are what?
Mistake.
Shh.
Are counting the teehees? I'm not counting her teehees.
I am.
I respect the woman's privacy.
Ryoma Ishizuka is outsourcing
you
his
listen?
counting.
Okay.
What's going on
Hang on.
there with Casey's fingers? Digits look a bit irregular.
53.
No! I get no respect, none whatsoever.
What do you mean? This is
Truly
prime respect.
incorrigible.
This is prime respect. We like your teas.
I'm going to sick Raphael on you, and then you'll be sorry.
You're gonna sick me on me? Alright.
Yes, I am.
Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be wouldn't be the first time it's successful either.
Yeah.
It won't be the last.
No. No. You know, since theater, since I took theater classes back in college, I was always cast as the guy that dies.
No.
All right, hang on.
That's a
Let me
tragedy.
go back to the
Can't
game
believe
script real quick.
Okay. Oh.
Just letting you know that your character was gonna be alive before you said that.
Oh, all right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay.
goodness.
No.
But he has. But listen, Curtis, he has to get better.
He has to get better.
He has to get better.
Well, that's no fun.
Otherwise, there's no. Otherwise, the typecast doesn't continue.
Okay, well that's gonna be too much work. Never mind. I've instead resolved to remove Ryoma from the project.
Okay. Dang. Well, that was rough. Dang.
I know I literally
you
created
brave
this
son.
character for this specific typecast, but now it's someone else's role.
Damn. All right. Well, that's fair.
Beloved friend,
Anyways,
father, son.
Mm-hmm.
He was a brave and powerful actor. He headed up many projects, both as showrunner and producer, director. He was a man of many hats, and has equal many talents. And he will be missed. He was my friend. He was my brother.
Quit telling everyone I'm dead!
okay. Anyways,
I could-
hey Dorn,
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
you want to play a lawyer?
What? Lawyer? What?
You want
You will
you want to play a lawyer, Dorn,
A liar.
in a video
A
game?
lawyer?
A lawyer.
Maybe. Who am I defending?
A lawyer. A lawyer.
That's classified.
Oh.
I'll have to have you
Okay.
send an NDA first.
No.
He said
course.
you have to sign an NCA.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's
Sorry,
an NCA
Ryoma,
to
you've
play
been
a
recast.
DA? Wouldn't that be hilarious?
54.
No! I should have killed you. You should be dead right now. You can't count if you're in the grave.
All right. Well,
We're missing the
finally,
cinema sins count.
finally, at long last, I can rest.
Actually, for more of a book 4 reference, we're missing the same thing that we use for Azula saying she's a good person
Yes, the good person counter. I love it. But I don't love having my teehees counted.
It's broke. That other counter is broken.
Rip.
Yeah. She extended its life in real life and broke it.
Well, God save the king, and by king I absolutely mean Ryoma.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, we gotta get used to that.
Counting my teehees. Can't believe him. Actually, it boggles the mind, is what it does.
So, that's two
Very
things that are
uncouth.
broken.
Mm-hmm.
First the kettle, and now the good person counter.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, and perhaps this is breaking the immersion, but to me, anyway, a kettle and a teapot are they're similar, but they are different in my mind. For example, at my home, I have a kettle, and I would place it upon the stove, and it would heat up my water. And then when the kettle whistles, then I know the water has boiled, and if I was making a large quantity of tea, let's say for some guests, maybe on a tray with teas and such, I would then pour the hot water into a teapot, which would be on the tray, and have the tea inside of it to steep. So I would not place the teapot upon the stove, but rather the kettle would be on the stove, and the teapot would be for serving, if that makes sense. And so the tea leaves themselves would not go inside of my kettle. They would go inside the teapot, and I only put hot water, or rather water that I shall heat, inside the kettle. But I don't think everybody is the same. I don't know. And of course, if I'm not making tea in a large quantity, if I'm not making tea in a large quantity, quantity, then I would simply pour the hot water from the kettle into a cup, as I did this morning, and make just like a little tea bag, a simple one serving sort of a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
How do you take your tea, or rather, how do you prepare it?
Hot chocolate, that's what I consume.
Oh, I forgot you were a heathen.
Yeah, sure.
Dawn.
What you got against hot chocolate, Calther?
Oh, nothing. But of course, what I have something against is the lack of tea. Hot chocolate is well and good, but it does not take place of the entire space of tea. Just as I don't think coffee replaces tea, I think tea has its own section in the hot beverage array, so to speak.
Very good.
And there is such a variety of tea. It's not like a one size fits all at all. There's so many different kinds and so many different preparing it and serving it. I don't know. I think everybody has the capacity to love tea, and if they don't, they simply haven't found the right one. Or the right many. I like many kinds of tea. For example, this morning I had English breakfast with some milk and sugar, and a little while ago I made some mint tea with honey to help before I recorded. I recorded some things with burnt ends. So yeah, and that was just today alone. On the weekends, my father, he creates he does a great big pot, and he actually doesn't use a kettle, due to the sheer volume of what he's preparing. He heats up, it's sort of this big tall pot on the stove. He heats up the water, and when it boils, he throws in several handfuls of the loose green tea leaves. And then he adds in fresh mint, and because he's making the classic Moroccan green tea with mint, which is such a staple for me, as I am half Moroccan. But it's my favorite tea. It's one of the best teas.
Did you say you're half
biased,
Moroccas?
of course. I'm half Moroccan.
Of course.
You are
in
rockin',
North
Cal. You
Africa.
are rockin'.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, so he heats up a large of water, and then I've seen him, he has this container, it just has the loose kind of dried tea leaves, and he just grabs several handfuls and throws them in, and then add the fresh mint that he's just gotten from either from the backyard, or if we're running low, he'll get some from his friend. And he brews that, and then he transfers it from the pot through a strainer into a couple of these large thermoses. And then he takes those thermoses with him to the masjid, which you might know that as the mosque. And he shares them with his friends and stay talking all night with some tea, and maybe somebody will bring some cookies or nuts, And he does that every Saturday.
You've been having this voice for like half an hour. It's pretty impressive.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's gone on for quite some time.
And in that time, you did 2 more teas. 56.
Ryoma, I will kill you.
And I will surely deserve it. Bring it on.
I've got to simply open my mouth when I laugh, and then it won't be a tee-hee, but rather a ha-ha.
We gotta have a counter for that too.
No, it feels unnatural. I'm gonna turn into one of those anime like you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, those rich girls that go.
Yes, the rich girl laugh.
Into the queen from Deltarune.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Frieza laugh as an old fart would like me.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Iconic. The one that comes to mind, and I don't know why, because it's been done countless places. But it's from Oron High School Host Club.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even remember the character's name. She wasn't even a main character. But she does the little hand in front of her mouth, laugh, and that's the image of her in the yellow dress is what comes to mind. Pretty sure the yellow dress was like the dress code for the female student. I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I've seen that particular anime.
I think this will be the last page I'll work on tonight.
The last melon.
All right, I was about to head out, but if you're that close, I think I'll stick around for the last bit.
It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Even your dudes are British. Dang.
Well,
That's
I aim to
impressive.
please. I truly do.
I almost wish Heidi was here, and then you'll have a British off.
Oh,
British off.
I would truly be just out of my element if that were the case. Heidi is, incomparable. She's a singular talent, truly.
I don't know. You've been holding your own
begin to
pretty
think
well for the past 30 minutes.
to compete. No. Heidi is in a class of her own, I assure you. She and I are on very different playing field. I have nothing but the utmost respect for her and her talent.
Have you considered that your class is still pretty good, even if it's not Heidi level?
No, I refuse to consider that. Honestly, you must
Very
think
well.
me mad to even... that's insulting to Heidi. And I won't abide.
I'm sure she
Dang.
has words for that.
Okay. Oh, we
I'm
lost.
sorry, but I believe
We lost
in
our
Heidi's
Dorn.
supremacy. Yeah, he left. He had to go.
Oh. Oh, I missed it. I looked away for one moment.
I will say, the time that I think I got the most practice, and I'm slipping a little bit into that form of British that I used, but it was when Lucia, my darling Lucia, she was running a Lord of the Rings, supposed to be a one-shot D&D campaign. It did not end up being a one-shot. And in fact, we have not concluded that particular story. But my character in her D&D one-shot that was supposed to be Lord of the Rings themed was one of the great eagles, except he was a baby and he had been raised by Merry and Pippin in Hobbiton. And so even though he was a great, magnificent, almost godlike creature, he spoke like a little hobbit boy, and it was precious, and I loved him so much. And I remember James, James, he was there, and he would say, I wasn't expecting the Peppa Pig episode. because his name was Basil. He's Basil of Baker Street. No, I'm just kidding. His name was Basil Cushwood Brandybuck, and he was just a little guy, and he went around, and he had a little pipe, and he had his little bag around his neck, you see. And he was so precious. He was wearing like a little waistcoat, like a little vest, and he had a wee little bow tie, and he was the most precious little thing. And I truly loved him so much. But great eagles are quite large. And so, of course, even though he was just a small eagle, he was still rather large. He was maybe perhaps the size of a husky. But he was still going along on an adventure. And he was so precious, and I love him. But alas, I'm not playing him right now, so maybe I'll transition back into the other voice I was using. And I don't think anyone... And truly.
Well, no complaints from me.
So yes, we are not engaging in a Peppa Pig rendition at the moment. But I did truly
As far
adore
as we know.
As far as we know. I did truly enjoy playing Basil. He was so precious, so precocious. Little sweetheart, and he made friends with everyone where he went.
Wholesome.
He was very wholesome. And he referred to all the other hobbits as like aunts. He's at Uncle Sam, and all of their children were his cousins, and it was just absolutely precious.
Uncle Sam.
He was a sweet.
There you go.
And Uncle Frodo, of course. And what was her name? My lack of Lord of the Rings lore is showing my bad.
Are we talking
Rose? Rose
Rosie?
something?
Yeah, Rosie.
Yes, okay. So then you have Auntie Rosie and all of my cousins, and they're very nice, but sometimes they like to be naughty, and sometimes I like to be naughty, but I'm really not that bad. I really don't mean to be a nuisance or anything. Even though Mr. Gandalf, he's... I'm too much underfoot, and I better just go fly off and leave the adults to their yammering. But I like to listen, because sometimes the adults, they say very interesting things. And so it's nice to learn. But sometimes I get bored, and so I do go and I fly, and I see pretty things. Hobbiton is very pretty. But that's enough from Bath. And so, I think, Ryoma, have you finished?
I've long finished.
He's finished the last melon.
The last. Okay. I was about to say. Now that I remember, I most definitely have heard British Cow before, but it's always in the Thomas and Friends readings where he only spoke for like a single line, and like I didn't get like the chance to fully appreciate it because it was.
Thank you.
It was cut off by other people doing their own line.
How dare they? These other.
Not like
people.
we were reading. I believe we were reading,
No.
And they said something.
Perish.
The nerve.
All right. Well, I'm done. Well, not really done. I've done 8 pages, 1 scene. That took.
Yeah, you did.
That took an hour and 41 minutes.
Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome.
How many people are in chat right now? There's
Not enough.
Not enough.
A friendly reminder, my dear chat, that in a very short time, perhaps a week or two, you can tune in to see me, myself, Kauthar Harakshari, the voice of Toph Beifong in the Book 4 Air Restoration, as well as Lucia Lobos-Villa, the voice of Azula and co-showrunner of the Book 4 Air Restoration Project, on stream. And we're going to be dealing with something perhaps a little prideful or maybe prejudiced. And yeah, you should definitely tune in. Please keep an eye out.
All right. We'll all be there.
Shameless plug. Go, go, go.
Shameless plug. Y'all be there.
No shame.
Or be square.
There's nothing but quality.
You don't want to be squares.
Austin belongs to all of us, and we should all appreciate her.
Yes.
I've said too much.
All right, fellas.
All right.
I think
that's.
I was going to play the preview one more time, but I think everyone. There's not enough people right now, so.
That's okay.
That's...
You can always show it again later.
You already got your fill. Remember, you showed more than you.
This is true. Very true.
Yeah. Apologies.
Gotta counterbalance
Bye-bye
it.
from British Cow, and bye-bye from American Cow. Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Actually, I don't want to be referred to as American Cow. I'm going to take that one back.
Just American. Just a Cow Prime.
Just regular base level Cowther.
Base level Cowther.
I want to evolve my cow into British Cow.
You're gonna need a stone.
How much candy? Oh, I need a stone. I thought I could just give you candy and it'll be British.
You'll be like, and now to go even further beyond.
Well, if you insist, I suppose I can urge you. All right, all right. It's me. It's British Cow. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for sticking around, British Cow. It has been a pleasure.
Anything for you, Curtis. Anything for you.
Yay.
What about me?
Ryoma, you already know. Anything for you. Chats, we're
Oh,
all chums. You
yes,
should
of
know
course.
this.
Of course. Yeah, sorry.
We go way back.
Oh, yeah,
I was expecting
way
it
back.
Way
I was
back.
expecting you to say like anything for you, Curtis. What about me? Some things for you, Ryoma. At least some.
None for Gretchen Wieners. Bye.
All right.
Friendly reminder, everybody, that we have a Patreon and a Ko-fi, and to like and subscribe and comment so we can get our on-the-air channel as boisterous as our home-based channel at Book 4 Air. And a reminder that we do have several social media pages. That includes Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, Instagram. Videos amongst your friends. Likes and comments help us greatly with the algorithm. And we love you all. See you next time.